Green, green, green.
Do you sing too?
We're live. Here we go. Pay attention, folks.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to So Unanchored. This is the group you get, no matter what.
It's all you get.
It's what's your name, please?
Lauren Sanchez.
Okay, and what's your name?
Lauren Savon.
Very good. Very good. My name is Lauren Bacall. So welcome to So Unanchored. I see folks who are there, so we're working. I have a question to ask both of you to start off with.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve has
I'm
a
just
plan.
saying this is called the So Unanchored Show, in case you.
Okay, wait, we're on now. You don't have to.
I know, but I'm
no.
trying to tell
Okay.
people to go watch us live. on
You know,
YouTube.
Steve has topics, I can tell.
Somebody has to.
Yes.
Okay, it's like a strange thing. I should have topics for a podcast.
It's
I'm
just like,
embarrassed.
I have to, but you?
I'm embarrassed.
Okay.
All right, Jill, join us.
Okay, I'm here.
Cup of coffee, right?
Yeah.
Do we have coffee here
You
today?
know what they say in England and in Canada?
A
Would you
cuppa.
like
A cuppa.
Of course, you know your English practically.
Okay.
A cuppa.
He has walked the entire
Yeah,
country.
I know.
It's
And
true.
what does a cuppa mean, though?
Usually a cup of tea.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
usually, always.
Didn't you
Because
when-
that doesn't
Oh,
mean
I know.
lose.
Okay.
Of course.
All
When
right.
you were walking the UK once and you fell, is that when you... Did you break your nose?
No, the stories always
at
get bigger.
Does the story get better?
With you, the stories always get better in time.
I fell down the hill and Gina
Yeah.
walking
Oh,
he was wearing loose
you
shorts,
know,
dolphin shorts, and stick went right up
the
his
helicopter came and picked me up and said to me as I was going up, "Would you like a cuppa?"
waist. Wait, did you get picked up by a
No, this would be Dorothy's version.
Okay, so you did not break your nose, but you fell.
I fell on my nose.
Okay, I was in the right neighborhood.
I did
You
fall
know,
on my
larger
nose.
men fall on something else first.
Look at
We're
me.
back.
Look
I'm
at me.
sorry.
Look at me.
I can't.
Look at
actually.
me.
That was
Look at me.
Steve, go
Okay, stop.
go back to your topic.
Go ahead.
No, I was just wondering about coffee. We all drink coffee, right? I wish we had some
Yes.
here now.
Okay, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
I'm going to steal your water, though, if you're
Would
not drinking
you?
that.
Would you?
You do love me.
I love you.
Would you?
Would you give up
Pay-
coffee?
$32 for a cup of coffee.
What are you out of your mind?
It's at
Yes.
Starbucks. It's practically that with the
No, it's
tip
not.
anyway,
It's
right?
not. It's
Okay.
I probably would. I need one cup.
All right, there's
I
a
was
new.
just in Seattle, the home of Starbucks, where they have like a 3-story Starbucks.
Obviously, I'm going somewhere
Yes.
with this.
Go.
Please go.
Nowhere.
I hope you don't break your nose. Go.
No, I always wonder when we do the podcast. There's stuff to talk about, but I know I'll never get
Yes.
to finish it.
Okay.
No, I'll never
Why
get.
is a cup of coffee $32?
My microphone was all the way over
And
there.
that's why the show was good.
Shut up.
Okay.
Why, yada. Thank you for saying that audio. Go ahead,
job.
Steve. Hurry up. Make it quick.
There's a new company that
Yes.
is have four places in New York right now. It's going to open up here.
Yeah.
And the cup of coffee is $32.
Why? I mean, I turned my coffee into a science project because I put Mel's Muscle and Bone, and
Yeah.
I put chia seeds and all
you're-
sorts of crap in this.
and look at
Ew.
you.
Yeah, that's all you get.
No,
Why-
but that's a lot.
Why is it $32?
It comes with the barista.
Long
It's
ago,
hot.
Bob Barker, guy we all knew well.
Love him.
Yeah, you remember he was
Spay and neuter.
anti-fur, and he used to say, "Listen, the reason most people wear furs is to show I have furs.
Yeah, it's not to keep
I
warm.
can afford furs. So I have an idea. You get like a really cheap thing, and then just put money on it, and walk around with money
Yes,
on it.
I love Bob Barker.
So the point here is
right.
the cup of coffee
Yeah.
shows I can get a $32
Correct.
cup of coffee.
I guess that's the
or
way-
you're a schmuck.
Or you're a schmuck.
Yeah.
And there's
Okay.
nothing in it that makes it worth.
No,
Just
just
ca-
Is it in a gold cup?
But there will be people who buy it because they can. It's like there's certain face creams on the market that cost $600. If you break down the chemical elements and all that, there are other creams for $18. But the women, let's say J-Lo uses what's that one all over her body?
Oh, I got it. I got
Lemare.
Lemire.
Lemare, and she mixes
Crazy
it.
expensive.
It's
Lemurd,
600,
Lemurd.
right?
Lemire is cheap.
Lemurd.
It was actually created by a chemist during World War II for burns, and it's got sea kelp in it. Yabbity ya, jibbity jabbity, chew. So what you do is you mix it with the. You missed our earlier conversation. My friend,
Oh, no, it's
I
not
refer
working.
you to
called- wait.
Jill's live.
My friend called from. He was on my live from Canada, and I grew up with him, and we used to call him FBI, FB, Big Indian. Now it'd be F and Big Native American. Too long for the T-shirt, but he's Ojibwe. And I said, Steve, he's Ojibwe, and Steve said, I'm old Jew boy.
So he
You
and I
see?
are brothers
So
now.
they're brothers in arms.
An old Jew boy
Old
and an old Jew boy.
and an old Jew boy.
Was there a point to the coffee thing?
Oh yeah, it's people who can afford it, like J Lo. She might be told the other cream for $20 is the exact same as Lumiere. It won't matter to her because she's a billionaire.
that's pretty
they
much-
want
that's-
the expensive.
That's pretty much the Bob Barker point.
Yeah, Bob Barker's right.
You buy a $32 cup of coffee either because you're an idiot or you just have $1 billion.
Can I
and
also
it doesn't
say
matter.
one more
By the
thing?
way, one of the investors is Mark Bezos, younger brother of.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh wow, of course.
Of your husband, aren't you, Lauren
Yes,
Sanchez
I am
Bezos?
Lawrence. Yes, I am. So take all your
Can I tell you
problems.
a scientific medical thing? I may lose you, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Possible.
You already have.
We'll
Okay.
just read the screen while you're
Yeah, no, you'll
talking.
interrupt me and be
Go
very
ahead.
rude.
We love you too.
Not very rude.
By the way, thank all of you. I thank all of you who point out that you guys just cut me off all
Finally
the time.
catching you guys live. Much love
Just
since
all the
middle
time.
school.
Let him finish the good point that you're not even listening to.
Can I cut you off for one thing before you go into your science thing?
Yeah.
Somebody's pointing out it was Tony McEwing's big birthday, and
Yes,
we
it was.
love you, Tony.
It
What does that mean?
yesterday,
What's a
and-
big birthday?
It's like a milestone birthday.
Okay, but like 40,
He's 40.
Yeah.
50.
A couple of years ago.
His birthday was
60.
yesterday.
couple
Well,
of
like
decades
mine
ago.
is coming up in September. I'll be 60. I guess that's a milestone. And I want to say one thing. I am one of those women that cannot wait to get my 50s behind me because it has been the worst decade of my life, financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, and did I say medically? Yeah. So bring it on.
You're going in with a new hip.
Yes, if my Medi-Cal covers it.
I've lost the story.
No. Go ahead.
We're planning
you know
a-
what? You're not going to listen.
We're
I'm not gonna
planning
do
a
it.
big
I'm not
party.
gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Should we invite Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So please don't. If you love me,
don't
don't
invite
invite me. Tony McEwing, by the way, I took the liberty to invite him on, maybe to be our first guest. And,
what?
And he said
He
no.
said-
and can you not be so obvious?
You know what?
What
It's
was
the
the
fact
chance
that we
that- what was
Obvious
it?
We
together.
love each other
It's so
now.
fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, Steve.
Psych, but in this case it means psycho. When you say it at the
Wait,
same
what do you
time. Yeah. You know, okay, psych.
Psych.
No, I don't understand. Tell me more.
Explain psych to her.
I think she invented psych.
When people say the same word at the same time,
think-
oftentimes you say psych.
Oh, is that right?
Or I'm making
And then you
that up.
can't speak until. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yes.
and so Tony sent back a warm thing saying, I saw Dorothy recently, but I haven't seen you guys. I can't wait to get
the
together. But I
celebration of life.
then informed him he'll be in his place in Palm Springs on a screen. When it
Well,
happens.
excuse
But happy birthday
us.
to a guy we especially love.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Tony. Is
Stevie
he
has something really
Important
interesting
to
to
say.
say.
Scientific,
I'm not gonna
so
say it.
buckle
no,
up.
I'll lose you. I know it.
Just
you
you-
can't hang in.
guess
You
what?
cannot hang in.
I can't.
No.
I can't, but they can, and Dorothy's somewhat.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
No.
It's a very good
By
summation.
the way, this thing that I have to tell you is
Yes.
very important
Oh.
to your health, and I'm not going to tell it to you because of them.
Oh,
Okay.
stop it. Go ahead.
Loved your
We'll all
entertainment, Miss
suffer.
Lucy.
Come on.
Go ahead.
To the story, the scientific story.
No,
We're here. You have,
Anyway,
you
he
have the
also.
floor.
I never
You
have
had the
before.
floor for 2 seconds. Tell
didn't-
your damn story. Are you saving our lives?
I want to. First, we all want to thank Greg Braxton,
Yes.
who wrote that wonderful article, long
thank you,
article
Greg.
that appeared in the Sunday L.A. Times
Mm-hmm.
with a huge readership, and we thank him for that very, very much.
Yeah, it was really a lovely story. I'm so used to shit being written about me. Normally, if it's like something,
Yeah, but you had him wrong to begin with.
No, I didn't have anything wrong. I love Greg. What are you talking about? I had him confused. with
That's
a
what
different
I'm
man.
saying. That's my point.
I was confused.
I didn't have him wrong. I just had him wrong.
I thought he was someone different when I
Yeah.
first heard the name, and then I was like, "Oh
So-
no, he doesn't like me."
So he comes in and he said,
"He's so sweet."
Remember when you drove me and we had lunch?
Oh, and
we-
I was like, "Of course."
And you say never read the comments.
Yeah.
But reading the comments, your
wonderful.
comments
Yes.
on that story.
Yeah.
Really?
Honestly, I was kind of in tears.
Oh, I see. I didn't read the
Oh,
comments.
Just
the-
people who had very specific, sweet memories.
The comments for us are usually wonderful, and then every 30-second
Yeah. And of course, we focus on the shit ones.
yeah.
But
That's
Yeah.
normal, but
Yeah.
that's really endearing. And I think a lot of people who did grow up with us, I put that article out, and I think it was on TikTok, and many people were like, "Oh, I grew up with
I know
you.
you raised
Oh,
me.
yeah.
You yeah.
yeah.
And
I had a baby with you.
It made me
Well,
it made me
the
happy.
ones that really get me, because
Yeah.
mostly, I have a theory about being on there or being famous or whatever else. It's nice.
thank God you're not.
It's empty. Yeah, it's an empty thing. It's an empty exercise and not a healthy exercise. But when you see somebody said, "I lost my child," who was 3
you made
years
me
old,
laugh when
and
I
you
saw
guys
that.
got me through it. That's the stuff. That's the stuff.
my
Because the
God.
rest of me is nice and I like it, but it's not.
No, and somebody said, I used to watch with my dad and now he's gone, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you used to always say to us, you have no idea
You have
the
no
lives
idea.
you touch. And I don't think we really knew.
No.
I was
but-
touching a lot of lives off air.
Well, that too, but that's another podcast.
Jill is a kissing bandit
Guess
from Los
what?
Angeles.
Guess what? Zany Laney's cousin is on here. Oh my God.
Okay.
Laney is the life of the party.
So anyway, back to the article. Greg Braxton, we thank you
Thank
for
you,
that.
Greg.
It's gotten picked up in a lot of places.
Do they give
So-
him credit, or is it sort of like when TMZ does a story and somebody they go, "This is from TMZ." He did the whole story. Do the other people
They
say?
will say
LA Times.
Quote, the
They
LA
don't
Times
always-
says.
Well, it's Greg
They'll say
Braxton.
something. No, they'll say the LA Times. You have to attribute at
You
some
have to.
point, even if you
Like the
basically.
New York Post article, which basically stole the LA Times article. I think they did attribute at one point.
They called us beloved.
Beloved.
That was interesting. Plus, it said, I've always said you were mean. And I have not said that.
I know.
What?
You know they.
Even when we had our disagreements, I
Yeah.
never was like, Jill's mean.
No, I know, but it's all fun and
Yeah.
it's all good, and now we love each other. Much to Steve's chagrin.
Steve is the calm in the storm. Thank you very much.
Tell the story.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, you're a big,
not gonna tell
important scientific.
No, this-
Gonna,
Which? Oh, what? Oh, that.
Yes!
Oh, that.
I'm obsessed with
Oh,
her.
that. It's sports, but I also want to thank Houston Mitchell, who's the assistant sports editor of the LA Times.
Okay.
He did a Q&A with me
I
about
saw.
baseball and history and sports, and it was great
geez.
because
Oh.
I could finish the sentence.
We weren't there.
And
that's why it was boring.
but he asked for, and we did a big plug for this thing as well. So I thank him for that. And I got to talk a little bit about my history with baseball, which was great, which I never talk about here because
You can always call my husband to talk about baseball.
Well,
Did you play in the Negro Leagues or
I
something?
did. I did. I was with the Chicago Stags.
Those guys.
Your husband would be hurt because I was a Yankee fan
and now,
and stopped being a Yankee fan years and years ago.
But you from New York. You're allowed. Isn't David from New York too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
he's a New Yorker.
okay. So there's a woman named
yeah.
Sophie Cunningham. You follow this or do
little
we have
bit.
Okay. She was a relatively good WNBA player for many years. You never heard of her if you didn't follow it. A lot of people don't follow the WNBA. Those who do are passionate. And suddenly she's burst open for a number of reasons. The first one was her teammate, who the more famous Caitlin Clark.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Who I just missed at the Obama Museum.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Who has changed the perception of the WNBA?
How so?
She's a huge star.
Huge
Like,
star.
what's the perception though? That it's like it's
That
most.
they don't have huge stars.
Yeah.
Okay, like
Even
it's all
though
about
they do.
the NBA.
It never was in the mainstream
Got it.
conversation,
Yeah.
even though there were great players and the league was building. But she came along out of college. It was a big story. And now she's brought a lot of attention. There's much more money now. The television.
Good.
And her teammate is Sophie Cunningham. And Sophie became well known because people pick on Caitlin Clark, and she gets beat up a lot on the court because there's a lot of resentment toward her as well.
Is she the one with the brown ponytail?
Yeah.
And then Sophie's the blonde
The
who always
blonde,
points.
the blonde.
Okay. Why would there be resentment? What'd she do?
And she's a big star.
Oh, they're jelly. Okay, go ahead.
Well, there are people who have been there forever and appreciate but resent the fact that, and to be perfectly honest, that this white girl comes along
shoot.
and all
You had
the
to bring
attention is
race
there.
into
And
it.
this has been basically a black league for all this time. So there's a little bit of that, and I understand that.
Okay.
Did you hear what Obama said to her when she was there? It was very sweet.
What?
But yeah, he did.
What was-
He's like, I've been through this.
Yeah.
You're a star.
Yes.
Just
he
be
always
you.
knows the right thing to say.
So Sophie going after another person on the court who pushed and shoved, and she just did what? She pointed a finger and held it for about 30 seconds.
Oh, I love her.
And it just caught on.
I like her.
It just caught on and exploded. But then
Yeah.
the next step was she made a statement supporting girls and women
Yeah.
in sports,
Okay.
which comes out as an anti-trans statement.
Oh, for the love of God. Everybody's so pressed about everything. I didn't even think of the anti.
Oh, it's a big issue.
No, but
Big
did she say, except for trans people?
No,
No,
she
she
said
said women
wanna-
should play
I wanna
women's
play-
sports.
Girls
I
should
agree.
play. She could, and so
And then trans should play against each
now-
other.
So now at NBA, WNBA games when she's playing, people are outside demonstrating against her. There are girls inside holding up signs, loving her. Thank you for protecting us, Sophie. So that's where.
Can I
and
just-
she, by the way, is a tall, beautiful blonde.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say one really quick thing. So,
You're allowed.
yeah, there she is. So, yeah, thank
There's
you,
Sophie.
Scott.
There's Sophie right there.
Yeah,
So,
so cute.
here's what I have to say about that.
What?
If you're a man, you're born a man, you got the man muscles, you got the penis, you got the whole shebang. And then you chop the penis, or maybe you don't. Maybe you just go, and now you're playing with women. You're still stronger, you're still probably taller, you have more. You cannot put them in, it's not right. And I am not anti-trans.
You're not having that time of the month where you just
No,
don't.
No,
I don't give
you-
a shit.
you
But
are-
the
you-
trans people should play against each other. And this is where Caitlyn Jenner is correct. Caitlyn's been an athlete all of her life. There is a huge difference between if you put a man in women's swimming, a man in women's gymnastics. It's apples and oranges, and it's not fair. So that's it. And I love gay people and I love trans people, but you need, when it's at that level of competition, you do have an advantage if you're a man against a woman.
I'm sorry. Before this comment goes away, I met Steve on the set of
I saw that.
a psychic show for Fox. Marta Kaufman, you know who she is?
Yeah, I
The
know
famous
Marta.
producer. Produced it. It was a show we did. It was a big pilot involving psychics. One of the things was we went to a house where a murder occurred.
Oh.
And we had families, members of the family of people who were murdered, watching from the outside. And we put the psychics in, and the psychics walked around and they didn't know anything. They didn't know why they were in this house.
Oh.
And see what would happen, they would pick up, et cetera. That was one of them.
And did they?
Some picked up something, and they made more of it than when they.
find that fascinating.
They were all the psychics I met. There were a bunch of them working on the show. They were all really lovely, wonderful people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I am not hey.
I know you're not. By the way, Shar the psychic asked us all to come on her podcast, and we said yes. And I don't know about you.
Well, she would know my answer.
She's not over that
Do you
joke
know
at
who
all.
Ed and Lorraine Warren are? Ed and Lorraine.
Well, say it again.
Do you know who Ed and Lorraine Warren are?
Psychics?
Well, they're the famous from the 70s that used to go on.
How do I not know them? I know every
don't either.
psychic in
Okay,
those
so
things.
they are, if you've ever seen the movies The Conjuring or any of those, it's based on a house and things that happened in this house. And they're very famous. They used to go on talk shows, Phil Donahue.
They never
And
did my show.
That's weird.
I don't
Okay,
know
somebody
them.
said, and this is an
I know
important
people
point.
who lived in the Amityville horror house afterwards. They thought
After
it
the
was
Defoes?
They thought it was kind of BS.
I know people who say it's Amityville Horror House, and it's not.
Well, it's obvious that house.
Are
It's
you
still there.
impugning the
And it
integrity of
looks-
people I know?
It still
impugning
looks
it.
the same. Unlike the Sharon Tate house, which is completely
Okay.
different. Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
When they
Can
this
you
is
say one thing? No.
Chris.
One thing.
Chris says when they hold up signs saying "protect girls,"
Yes.
it's making trans people look like perpetrators. That's the concern. Okay, so no one's trying to hurt girls, but the anti-trans movement is promoting that. Got it. Okay.
All right.
So it's a bigger
All
thing
right,
than just
let's have a quiet. Can we have a quiet discussion about that without?
Steve, you're going to have to leave.
No, there are a lot of things involved here because not only are people understandably opposed to people who are biologically men who only changed over some time ago and still had the bone growth and muscle growth when they were younger. That's one issue, but that issue is also being used as a wedge issue for lots of other issues, as a way in to make political arguments
Can we
about other
say
things.
it's a GOP wedge
Oh,
issue?
it's absolutely a GOP wedge issue. Yeah. I talked to a guy who was running for governor here in California. He ended up not running. He wasn't well known. And I said to him, California's a Democratic state. How are you going to run for governor as a Republican? It's 2-1 Democratic membership over Republican. And he said, I got one thing. I said, what is it? Trans men and women's sports. And he said, you don't know how well
it's such a
this
wedge issue,
plays.
and it affects such a small
Such a small
amount
part.
of Americans.
Ugh. I mean, can I just say in America, we're just I'm sorry, but like other countries are
Well, this is
looking at us
happening
like-
elsewhere.
I know, but
I
they
think
look
we're
at
worried
us and-
about the wrong stuff. And can I tell you,
Exactly.
in Europe,
Well said.
anytime you go into a bathroom, it's men or women.
Yeah, nobody cares. And Canada's
and-
the
Not
same.
the same stall.
And they're smoking.
In Canada, though, they do look at
drinking.
this and think,
Yeah.
oh my God, like you guys all just break out into fights in grocery stores. And is it all about race? And is it all about, and I'm like, right now, under the certain, there's craziness.
ugly.
It's gotten really
You know,
ugly.
it goes back to the breaking point was when a swimmer named Leah Thomas, who 2 years earlier had been a man swimmer who was like 35th, 38th best, suddenly was a woman, was trans woman,
And we
competed.
both agree that is wrong. I think you agree
And,
too.
and yes, and competed in the event. At the end, there is Leah Thomas standing with Riley Gaines, who's made a whole career now
well,
going against
speaking
this.
of, yeah.
All right, so standing there, towering over everybody, and because of the nature of those bathing suits, the male
you wear.
the male parts are still showing.
Oh, wow.
so
that's a trip.
that has been used over and over and
Yeah.
over again.
Do you want me to do a rendering?
No, so
You know she's going to do it
can
anyway.
you stop yourself? I don't think you. No, you got you got OCD on this one. You cannot stop.
No, I'm
yourself.
just I'm picturing the trunks and how tight I want them. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I brought it up. So, so there are many aspects to the issue. My personal opinion is I don't want this to be used to hurt, insult, set back human beings who
Of course
are
not.
trans or think they are trans.
Of course.
Whatever you might think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But also,
But as stated, people
logically,
are so angry, and it's such a small percentage.
Somebody
of people
just
that
said
it actually affects.
1% of America
Yeah.
is trans. Why all the noise?
We're way too angry about
Absolutely, I agree. I so
it.
agree.
Steve is way too angry.
Yeah, and there's way more important things to worry about
Really?
that are going
well,
on.
but people will worry about what they worry about, and that's politics.
But
You
if
find-
it
People
doesn't
will also
affect
worry
them-
about what is the next commercial on TV during a
But think about
political
it.
season.
You have trans doesn't affect, they worry about things that will never affect their life.
Well, this is how they play it, though. You have daughter, and she plays in high school sports. Do you want a former guy to be playing? That's how they play it.
Yeah.
Your daughter will be playing against somebody stronger
Yep.
who can hurt her on the court.
Yep, life
Yeah,
sucks.
Yeah. No,
That's
I'm
what I
saying
say.
that's it never hurts to discuss
Thank
it.
you.
know?
$5.99 a gallon.
We are against that, but we also
Yeah.
don't think it should take up
Mm-hmm.
So much.
of our
Exactly. Look at the
conversation.
gas. Look at our groceries right now.
sure.
Look what's going on with the national
But-
parks.
but-
Life.
By the way, we're at war.
And we're at war.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But let me
But no,
repeat-
we're not because we won the war. Wait a minute.
Let me repeat
we
this.
won the war.
It's an excursion.
People will get worked up over what they choose to.
Okay.
Not
All right.
that necessarily
We
makes
get-
logical
I don't want to
sense.
get.
We get
listen,
worked up over
I
stupid
don't
stuff.
want
Not you,
to
no,
get
not
worked-
you. No, I'm saying people about this issue get very upset about it because they choose to. They
I
don't-
agree. It's a
they don't care about the trade deficit. They don't care about that. They care about this stuff.
Stupid.
So, all right.
Stupid.
All
It's
right.
ridiculous. Okay. what's
Next
your
caller.
No, didn't you?
No,
have-
but they're all
what was
saying
your
yes.
long, boring thing.
It's a distraction.
I never got to
The
the long part.
scientific. Let's get to it.
No, I'm not gonna
Hooray!
do
So
it.
we can
Yeah.
whack this out.
Yeah, and it absolutely is a distraction. And as I said earlier, it's a wedge to bring up lots of other issues.
I'm going to give you a wedgie if you don't tell the scientific story. Hurry up. Now
we-
I'm all.
If we had
So gas,
what?
$5.99 a
$5.99
gallon wherever.
Wow.
Yeah, this person
That's
is
probably
crazy.
like on the corner of La Cienega
Yeah, it
and
could
whatever.
be anywhere in LA. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
horrible.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. I like when I see I read out of town stuff. Gas is up to $3.15. I'm thinking, wow, where is that? Yeah, they're complaining about it. Okay, we love you too. We love you.
I have a
too.
question if you're not going to bring up the scientific. I watched the there's a couple documentaries
Mm-hmm.
on Manson and one.
Oh, and you watch those.
You watch those? What a shock!
And so
You
the
know,
first
when
one
they
is
make
called
them,
Psych.
Psych. When they make these documentaries, well,
It's for
they say,
Jill.
"Well, no, Jill will watch." They dedicated some
Actually,
of them.
one of them I wasn't going to. It's a documentary called Manson, My Grandfather, Charles Manson. And it's a girl who finds out, yes, that her father is, Charles Manson's son. And it's getting panned on Hulu. People are pissed. And I reached out to her and I want to say this. It's not about your journey, which is fine. It's that she's like crying and she keeps calling him my grandfather instead of like this cult leader or Charlie because she didn't know him her
when
whole
she called him
life.
Uncle Chuck. That was
Well, anyway, so everyone's mad, not just the families of the victims, but people are like, it was lame. And so I reached out and said, if you had made a documentary being who you are, Charles Manson's granddaughter, and said, I want to go interview the victims. She did interview a lot of the girls from Spawn Ranch. She interviewed Stephen K., which was great. But it really came back to her crying, like, do I have this weird gene? Then I watched the Travis Barker one. You're going to want to watch this one.
The drummer?
Yeah, I'd like to see that one.
It's on Hulu. It is so good.
Is he talking about the plane crash?
They go into hardcore depth about that. DJ AM, his friend Chris, who was assistant, they go into the Kardashian love, and they had a baby, Rocky,
Yeah.
I think. But more than that, he's such an interesting man. They interview his dad, and they talk about how his mom, before she passed, made him become a drummer. She's like, you are going to be a drummer, you know? And he's just so nice and talks about the blended family and how I love it.
Remember they wanted to do
Blink 182
a video
I thought about that.
at Fox.
So
and management
this is
said
how my
no.
mind works. As soon as you said it, we're going to get around to the time that management said
Of course,
no.
it was stupidest decision. They picked KTLA. Blink 182 came to us and said we were doing this video,
guys.
and it ended up being the number one video on MTV, number one, top
they,
of the
like, ran
charts.
through the
It was the
studio
first. Yes, they run through the town, they run through LA, they run through naked, and our boss said no. So they went to Channel 5, and there it is. And it was huge. It became a huge hit, but whatever.
Yeah, and life goes on.
That's when you think about life in your own little small, controlling way.
Yeah.
And then you gotta let go.
No, it's true.
Do I think the CIA was involved in the? Fuck no. Excuse me. No, CIA was not involved.
Where
I think
does
that's
that
all.
come from?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy bullshit theories. I know exactly where it came from, and I'm not going to get into it here.
I heard this morning that there are many conspiracy theories about who killed Charlie Kirk, and that apparently it's like $1 billion industry.
Oh, sure.
Oh, God.
Sure.
Well, I think Candace
Crazy.
Owens sort of opened that door a little bit, and now it's everywhere because it's them turning on each other.
Well, with Candace Owens, it's got to be the Israelis. What can I say if it's Candace Owens? The world is
nuts.
You start with this is what they don't want you to know.
Was the CIA
it's the cheapest click. This isn't what the CIA doesn't want you to know.
Was the
right?
CIA
Clickbait.
involved in the Blink 182 decision? Yes. Yes, they were.
And in JFK's assassination.
By the way, who has that kind of sense of humor?
I don't know.
Our viewers.
No.
Who?
No.
Josh Kaplan. Hi, Josh.
Oh, was that Josh? It was.
Of
You're
course.
hilarious.
Of course.
That's our old producer.
That's absolutely.
Hi,
that's
Josh.
absolutely a
Former
Josh thing, yeah.
producer.
Josh, I'm shocked you've stayed this long in this podcast.
Josh, you got 20 years with us.
Yeah.
I just want to mention.
And yet he wants more.
that
It's like Steve.
Charles Manson's granddaughter, you're absolutely right. Her name is Sophie Maddox. She chose her last name, and she doesn't say why.
Because Greg Maddox?
No, Charles Miles Maddox Manson was his name, and so she chose his name, and I think that says a lot. And it's flopping, and people are pissed.
I don't know how you have two podcasts and neither one of them is murder porn because I feel
Because
like
nobody
you started it.
I did, and I'm with a bunch of people that don't want to talk about it. Like I could talk about this all day
Yeah.
with maybe I'll start my own podcast.
And please do on another podcast.
Sorry, it's
Tom
not really
O'Neill,
my thing either.
He's his. I won't watch Chaos. I started to, and it's absolutely a bunch of crap. I am very involved with the family and the Tate family and J.C. Brings family and the LaBianca family, and all of this crap that these people spew is all bullshit.
CIA?
Yeah.
It was Terry Melcher and Candace Bergen's house. That's all it was. Manson wanted to be a singer. Terry Melcher said no. He was friends with Dennis Wilson-ish.
So how does Doris Day get involved?
Doris Day is Terry Melcher's
That's
mom.
right. Okay.
But
And
it wasn't.
Josh Kaplan, our old boss, was not the person who said no. I
No,
believe
it was not
it
Josh.
was not the CIA. I don't think it was Josh either who said no to
do
the
you
music
know,
video.
Do you two know what a
Yes.
headache you gave Josh?
Yeah, well, he had
You do?
migraines. We know.
Yes.
We know.
She gave him?
You
Not me.
guys. No,
Oh,
no,
you guys.
No,
Oh.
please don't feel left out.
No, I thought I had left
you
out.
got mad.
I was actually feeling good.
But Josh, I know we made them worse, but I do believe he had them before us too.
They were mild in comparison to where they went later on.
Yeah.
You guys would mouth off, and the phone would ring in the booth, and he'd have to answer the phone from the upper management. And
then you had to go out to lunch with everybody and smooth it
when you go to
over.
lunch.
Well, aren't you sad those days are over, though? It's,
No, they're
your
here.
life is
What are you
boring.
talking about? They're here right now.
Maybe you'll
I'm
have to
doing
go to
it.
lunch with somebody.
I'm doing it right now. This is it.
Do you want a $30 cup of coffee make you feel better?
32.
32.
And so
$32.
wait, can we go back to this for one
Yes.
second? There's no reason. It's just $32.
how they
They
came
put
out.
crack
I don't
cocaine
It's
think-
not
in
going to
there.
make me look younger. It's not. Yeah.
They do. They do.
not
Serve,
method.
they do serve a little tea next to it as a amuse-bouche. You know.
Oh, and that must be.
Yes. Yes. Okay. All right.
You know
fancy.
what? We talked a lot last week about Perez Hilton, and
Yes.
I haven't heard much. Just that he's still in the hospital.
Okay, the update is that his sister has spoken out, and unfortunately, what we thought earlier,
kids were there,
The kids
right?
were there for the beginning, but they didn't see anything. She did. She went to the bathroom. Well, she kept knocking on his door. He wouldn't come. He was acting strange. She kept calling him. He was acting very different. It wasn't his normal behavior. Usually, he talks to her. She got the key, went into his bedroom. By that point, he had locked himself into the bathroom. She tried to talk to him through the door. He was saying very strange things, and she said she got the door open and saw him completely covered, red head to toe. Immediately turned around, grabbed the kids without saying anything, get in the car. They all got in the car.
And the kids are now with his mom.
The kids are now with his mom. So the mother was not there. So then the mother is coming in. She made sure the kids were safe, and she went back into the house to talk to him. And
The fact that he's still in the hospital.
he's
The
going to
fact-
be there on a
the-
massive
the-
hold,
the
and I
fact
think he
that-
wants
the fact
it.
that he's alive.
He did say his
Yeah.
first words were,
Where's Jillian?
no, it was Jillian did it. It wasn't me.
Jillian did it.
No, he
It was her.
He said, "I need help," and then he agreed,
And
and he's
people-
on I think it's a 3-month hold that he's agreed to.
Okay.
So
that's like a lifelong 5150.
So is he
right?
still
Yeah.
in the hospital
Yes.
for medical
Yeah.
reasons or for
Bo-
mental health
both.
reasons or both?
So he did. They said his body required not. They didn't say stitches, but they said his body required a lot of medical attention before they could get to the mental health, the attention.
Yeah.
Remember
that's
when I
right,
used
yeah.
to know that kind of stuff as the entertainment reporter?
Well, sadly, you guys
shame
have
on you.
lives, not me. I just sit and you'd like it if I had a murder podcast. I think so.
Yeah, that's an idea, actually. You should work on
That's
that.
a good question. How do they treat that physically? I don't know.
Maybe glue
Treat
as
what
opposed to
physically?
Stitches.
Well, I don't know if you saw the video.
It's all those
some
cuts.
of-
All those
yeah,
cuts.
some of
Okay.
them weren't deep enough.
Let me move on to a different
Sure.
kind of passing. Not a person, but it broke a million hearts in this country.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, my God.
Jackie the Eagle.
Yep.
Jackie the Eagle. That's something that I would normally say. It's a bird, folks. It's not a human being.
No, it's a big bird.
But my current wife.
Current? How many you got? What are you talking about current? Not for long,
For
Gene.
the past 700 years, his current wife.
Get that
My current
insurance
wife, since
updated.
college.
Does Gene listen?
Get your life
I
insurance
think she
updated,
does.
Gene.
I think she listens.
I was shocked that my husband was on one day.
So she
Must not have been a Yankee
she was
game.
very
It
much
wasn't your first wife. She didn't care about the bird, but your current wife.
my current
does.
wife. This is my trophy wife. I got my trophy
She's
wife.
your only
early.
wife.
She was upset.
So
we were all a
she
little
was
upset.
caught up with watching the live stuff.
Okay, I didn't go that far.
Channel 9 had it on all the time.
Well, you didn't have to go to Channel 9. You had it all the
Cam.
time.
I know, it's very
for people
sweet, but to me it was
all
like the
over.
fireplace video.
And it went back to to our old television station when Jackie, that first story first started. So that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And people have been following.
Jackie had a good run.
People are brokenhearted. She could have gone longer.
Yeah.
Well, but all
And
those
somebody
fledges.
new came into the nest, I read.
Well, there's a young babe. Not a full,
so
not
into
a,
this.
not a full adult yet.
There's a
It's a
young
sub.
babe.
What's called.
It's always a young one.
Adult.
Even with
who is in
even
the,
with
in the
beaks.
nest. In the nest, and is it Sandy? Sandy. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Sandy. They're next to each other, and she's a little underage. But she may well also be one of the two birds that helped beat the crap out of Jackie.
Pet a bird.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, killed? The bird was killed?
Well, here's what happened. They caught her. She was on the land, and two younger birds were attacking her and beating
That's
her up.
freaking horrible,
but it
man.
could well be they already detected
That's
that
disgusting.
she was
The
very
bird
ill.
world.
Yeah, a
Very
lot
ill.
of people cried. Absolutely.
Oh, I can't. So many people were touched by all of that. So many.
Then why did you? Did Gene
Are you
laugh?
showing me something, or are you
No,
fanning?
did Gene laugh though when it happened?
No, she didn't laugh. She didn't laugh. No,
I
We're
know.
laughing. Did you just hit yourself in the face?
No, I'm having
she
a
did.
hot
She
flash.
hit.
Ooh,
Yes.
Steve's giving you a hot
Baby. So, like
no
it's like the old
sorry.
days.
Don't touch.
Don't touch. Do not touch. Do not touch. Whatever you do. But also on
I
a
know,
sad note,
Jackie.
this conversation, just reminded me now of the tragedy of Rob Reiner. Just suddenly this talking about Paris Hilton, Rob Reiner and his wife.
To me, I still can't fathom.
And
Mental health.
I assume you all know the story, but their son
Nick
attacked them and basically killed them. And
I'm sure I told you this at some point, but I used to take this fun little workout class in Malibu, and they always came as a family with their daughter
Romy.
to take the class after. So we would see them a couple of times a week. The cutest family.
The Romy and her the other brother, and I'm sorry, his name escapes.
Wait.
No,
I should know this.
Nick killed them, and then Romy is the daughter, and there's another son. They've come out publicly,
who
and
worked
they've
with David. He was a reporter at Channel 9. I should know.
They said he is our brother. I mean, they are strong. They do want the sentencing. They want
him supported, but they want the sentencing. They want to support him.
They were so close. She lived across the street from her mom and dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
and
the way
he was great,
a beautiful family.
And would have been a guest here. He would have been
the manner in which they went.
He did my podcast with me when I was doing a podcast. He was a great guest.
Smart,
and to
funny,
think that
obviously.
night they were at a party with Billy, his friends, all of his friends.
Crystal and
Yes.
And who throws that party every year?
I believe it's
Conan.
Conan.
It was Conan's party, and there were problems at the party.
Yes.
And, it was terrible.
But I can't imagine being a mother. You birthed your murderer. To think that they'd already been through so much with him, did a film with him, and to know that
Rehab an endless number of times.
yes, and you're like tough love, and then you still want to, but to go out in that way together, not do you know it's your son doing it? I think you probably do, but then they showed him afterwards on tape walking down the street.
Remember, Rob did a documentary with his son. But when you watch the documentary, you think, this is great.
They got it together.
This is great. And
addiction and mental health, number one.
By the way, producer note, please subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
If you're watching us, subscribe. It's free.
Do you want me to spritz you?
I'm so
You need the Heimlich. What do you need?
I'm just having a hot. I went off gabapentin over a month ago.
This is great.
Yes, that's for your pain, my pain. But gabapentin has been known. My oncologist told me that it is good with hot flashes, and I was like, well, I've been on it for so long, I forgot that my letrozole has pushed me into menopause, my cancer pill. So I'm really having a hard time. Yes.
So before your surgery, do you have to get off everything?
That's right, Dorothy. Even my jab, which I haven't had in almost 3 weeks. Can't you tell?
Because of the surgery.
Your jab is what? GLP?
The GLP-1,
Okay.
Yeah.
Surgeries and...
Well, I called them. Now I'm worried because I just heard that the big, beautiful bill went through, and that means for medical. Did you guys hear this yesterday? Cuts to
I thought they were waiting until after the midterms. That's what Republicans do.
No, it went through yesterday.
But I will bet it won't affect you now.
We'll see.
Don't
and if
worry
it
about
does, I will have to move back to Canada.
No.
Maybe with the IRS issue. I have to move back anyway. I don't care.
Can I drive you there?
Normally a 2-day drive will become a one.
I just wonder how you would feel. It's that 9 months of winter.
Oh, what do you mean how I'd feel? I had it half my life.
Yeah, I know, but you haven't had it half your life.
Ah, that's true.
I know. I was just in Chicago and I thought, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Except I was there once in
But you
January,
guys-
so I know better.
I was there last winter. There was a blizzard. I was giddy watching my sister scrape the ice off her windshield. I was like,
Getting up in the morning and it's freezing and your car's freezing and
No, you
have
start
to
your car
start the engine.
from inside the house.
Well, if you're rich. And
She's
if,
not. She's an
okay,
accountant, but
so-
her husband bought her this gadget.
Well, if
So
you're
she
rich.
Anyway, I definitely, I know. You'll move with me. Oh, that's funny. Yes, I will go back to Canada eventually. And I think because my money's worth more up there, I don't have a retirement, but what do you call that? My pension, it'll be fine.
So
But I'll be
Are
sad.
you taking Steve with you?
No, but we can do the podcast. You'll be there.
Well, I'll just do it from
Would you
a
pick
screen.
up your Canadian accent again if you
Oh,
live there?
yeah. Hey, I'll do it right
No, do
now.
you think so?
Your schedule?
I am on GLP-1A since July of 2025.
A.
I'm down 68 pounds. My pre-diabetes is under control now. They really work. That's Canadian because they always end on an up
Amazing.
note.
When you came here,
band camp?
when you
Stay in
came
the USA, your
to
kids are here.
Florida,
Yes.
right, from
Yep.
Canada,
Yes.
you, to me, amazingly, have no Canadian accent unless you're talking about.
A Salika.
No, that's not an accent. That's a mispronunciation.
It's not mispronunciation when it's in the commercials.
Take it easy.
It's
Take
a
it easy.
Toyota Celica.
Take it easy.
What?
If you say
It's a long hot flash.
if you say the commons, you say the commons. Okay.
No, I say the commons.
You don't say organization like everybody does. I bet you did.
I used to say organization.
Yeah.
Now
You
we
lo-
say organization.
You lost it so quickly, though.
But you weren't with me in Miami. I had
Thank
Penny
God.
Dan-
Thank God.
Steve would have loved that station.
I had
The
Penny
hot girls
you
with
would
the
have
big
loved
hair.
It. I had Penny Daniels and Rick Sanchez help me with my accent, and it literally went like this. Penny Daniels and I are doing our makeup, and she comes up, and I'm watching the story, and I said, "Oh yeah, I got some guy called in. He's mad at me because I said if you're going out and about tonight, if you're going out in a boat tonight," and she goes, and he's like, "How the frick does she know if I have a boat?" And I'm like, "A boat? I didn't even talk about the Marine report. What are you talking about?" So then Penny.
Might take my boat out.
Yeah. And I had a Marine report, and I'm like, I didn't mention any boats. That's strange. Then Penny comes up to me in the makeup room. She goes, "What do you do if I do this?"
Ouch.
Oh, shut up. I said, "Ow." She goes, "It's a bow."
Yeah. By the way,
And
by
that
the
was
way,
it.
by
I
the
was
way,
like, duly noted.
that
an
wasn't a
American.
theatrical thing. You really grabbed
I
it.
wanted you to say, "Ow." Sorry.
In
Sadist.
New York, it was a form of hazing at Channel 7 when I was there. Nobody would tell the new anchors that Houston Street, which looks like Houston Street,
Sure.
was pronounced Houston
So
Street.
you have to, you said Houston?
I didn't because I'm a New Yorker.
Oh, that's right.
But
Well, when
those who
people
are
move
not,
here, they say Sepulveda instead of
No,
Sepulveda.
I know almost nobody. I've lived here for
you
47
know
years.
And I think La Cienega throws people, too.
People say that, but
They don't
nobody
say
says
it.
it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
We had an anchor in New York who I'm not saying he was the smartest guy ever.
What was his name?
I'm not going to tell you. We
Do
were
I
having
know him?
we were
work in
having
New
a
York?
morning meeting, and somebody mentioned we were talking about a trial, and somebody said, "Well, it's in absentia, meaning it's
Yeah.
not here." And he's like, "Where's absentia?" Where is that? TV people.
An anchor woman here was reporting on the death of a well-beloved person.
Thank you,
and
Kelly.
Said at the end, "Rip."
R.I.P.
Was it me? Was it?
No,
You guys, did you see
She
the?
saw R.I.P. on the prompter.
Did you see the news? My favorite is news screw ups, but the one that's out there right now is on TikTok, and the woman goes, "This is actually really bad." She goes, 8 people are dead tonight in a fire that happened in Bed-Stuy, New York, because of a fire where 8 people were killed in Bed-Stuy." Because of a fire. It's
the
like there was
cop-
no information, and she just kept saying the same thing.
And she's stuck.
A million years ago, when it was Bree and Jim,
Oh,
Bree
yeah.
Walker and Jim Lampley, who were dating and then got married.
Yeah.
And I guess, they took turns on who would open the show, unlike us, because Steve always had to
Yeah,
open the show.
yeah.
And
What does that
like,
mean, taking turns? I don't
sexist,
like that idea.
sexist.
It would be like, I'm Bree Walker,
They just-
or Channel 11 News. I'm Jim Lampley. And one night, Jim really seriously, the camera read, "Good evening, I'm Bree Walker."
Oh, that's happened.
Did he
to,
really?
That's happened to pretty much every broadcast team in history.
Not you. You've never said I'm a Dorothy Lucie.
Or Jillian.
No.
What's my
That's
name?
true.
What's my name?
What's
Who am I?
my name?
I don't know.
There's a famous story about Jerry Dunphy, who was one of the most famous anchormen here.
My husband worked with for a long
But Jerry
time.
Dunphy is a reader. So a guy is writing for him, and he would
Desert
always
to the
open,
sea.
"Good evening," and from the desert to the sea, and
All of
good
Southern
evening to all of Southern
California.
California. I'm very good. Okay. And he says that all the time, and it's always written into the prompter. So a guy has the beginning, and there's a breaking news story. So he writes the breaking news story in, and Jerry opens the thing, does the breaking news story, and now 3 minutes in says, "Good evening from the desert to the sea," because the copy is still there, and he just reads it. So afterwards, he tells the writers, and I know that looked bad, "I am a reading machine." In other words, I am going to read exactly what's on that.
Well, a lot of anchormen are like that. They don't really.
But if you ever worked with somebody
Ad-lib.
who tried to screw you up by changing your copy
did.
when you were not aware that your copy had
And
been
by the
changed.
way, that was a judgment on your mood.
Well, I know. Either
On
I
your-
thought it was funny or I didn't.
No,
guys,
you
somebody
are.
says, "I need this laughter."
Thank
Someone
you.
else said, "Can you guys help me? How do you say Devonshire?" It's actually Devonshire here, but
Depends.
when you live in England, it's Devonshire, right?
It's Devonshire in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada, it's the same. Are you on Barberie?
Yes.
That
No,
is Mel's.
no. She lives on Devonshire.
Somebody asking?
You should
Yes.
take the NAD or the Barberie.
Wait. I was on gabapentin.
Why?
I was on gabapentin. Didn't we talk
for how
about
long?
this?
For leg pain?
Not leg pain, but for that leg feet numbness that I
Yeah.
get.
Oh,
so they put me on.
Did it work?
No, and also it said you'll feel this and this happens.
You never
I
felt
got
anything.
nothing.
Same.
I did
always
it for a
says
month.
makes
Nothing.
you
Yeah.
drowsy. I was on it for many years, and it's a nerve blocker. So for me, it was the nerves in my leg and my hip. But I
I remember when you were having your surgery and you went through what you were taking, and the anesthesiologist was like, "No, that's not good for you."
Oh, really?
The gabapentin.
I don't remember that.
Wow.
I need
Should
her.
I go
I
into-
need her at every single. You're not going to be here for my hip, though.
No, but if you spend the night in the hospital,
I
I'll
am.
be back that day.
I am because
So
I don't.
Lisa Guerrero and I will fight over who
that's
picks
very
you up.
sweet. That's very sweet. You're on gabapentin too. Yes. Okay. There's another one called I think Lyrica. Whatever.
You
The thing
know
is,
when this-
gabapentin makes you
know
gain
when
weight.
This is officially an old person's podcast.
When we talk about
Talk
drugs.
about
Yeah,
yes. Okay.
yeah.
Well, let's
Well,
move
then
on.
he doesn't need berberine. Berberine helps you
Me?
lose weight.
Oh, but that's
and
not
so-
its
and
main.
for me, it controls sugar.
Yeah, that's
my
Take
glucose.
berberine?
Yeah.
Why do you take berberine?
I
Because you're crazy.
Because
She
I have
takes-
so, I eat so much sugar.
But here's the
You
thing:
do.
when Mel
And yet my
and
glucose is
Yes, you do.
fine when I
Nurse
get my
Mel and
blood
Dorothy
taken.
get together, I don't understand the thing.
I can't
because
afford
they
Nurse
talk.
Mel.
Well,
That's what it
what
says
says
right
there.
there.
Well,
Yeah.
you can go on her website, which is 1228RX, and you will
And
be able
the-
to do
and
payments.
the-
She's actually got Klarna now, so it makes it easier for. know,
Sharon,
and-
Sharon
And
good
the
line.
NAD
She
is
wa-
expensive, but it's got
She was a good
everything in it.
anesthesiologist. If you don't remember that, that's a great line. Thank you. Thank you.
Next up, fiber. That's written. We love you guys.
Next
I take
podcast,
fiber.
Improving your
I put
bowel
fiber
movements
in
right
my-
here on So Unanchored.
And guess what? Steve is going to be doing it live.
I put fiber in my coffee. I told you
Steve
my
pushes
coffee's
out a
science
turtle head coming up at
project.
10. You'll see it live only here.
Did I say this here? I said it somewhere. You taught me. We've exchanged.
Yeah.
I've
Pleasantries.
No. I've learned. I've talked to you about politics and
Yeah.
religion and history, and you've
Chincoteague.
taught me about Turtlehead and you
Pearl
talked
necklace.
to me, pearl
Didn't
necklace.
you guys have a huge fight about Chincoteague once?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. She
No.
was thrilled because I got it wrong.
I was so thrilled to this
The
day.
Chincoteague is right
Oh,
between
genius.
Maryland and Delaware, and I got it in the wrong state, and you loved it.
Oh, I loved it. The
Flaxseed
reason,
in your coffee. You know what? I do the chia pudding.
what is chia? What
Chia
is
pudding's
flax?
great.
Chia
Yeah,
seeds,
yeah.
and it's,
what do they do?
It's fiber.
And what does a flaxseed do?
Fiber.
For what? Your stool?
Yes.
Who cares about
So
what comes out of us?
when are we going to segue?
But if it doesn't,
When are we going to segue now to erectile dysfunction?
We already did
This is.
this morning. You didn't know I drew.
By
Hang
the
on.
way, never mind. I'm not going to say.
So guys, this is what I want to know.
What?
yes.
Let's get serious just for a second. Because I have to go to my other podcast
This is
after
serious.
this.
You
Today?
doing, today you're doing another one?
I am because I had to take Rocco to the airport on Wednesday. Guess what I did? Dropped him off. I cried and I got lost in Inglewood.
Oh.
I was like this, bye. And he goes, see you later, Mom. Slams the door, no hug, no. It was very busy. And I was like,
Now, where you
And I
were,
start
when
driving,
you were
and-
lost, did you say Inglewood?
Inglewood.
I remember it so clearly dropping Nash off at college,
Hmm.
and it was bye, Mom.
God, I remember driving my kid off for college, going right afterwards. Phew, all right.
Well, that's what Mel always says.
Life
Heather
begins.
and I are the same. Heather gets
Yeah.
very emotional
my
when
God.
I cried so hard. I looked up and I'm like, I said, "Welcome to Inglewood." I was like, "Oh, I've never been here." So I started driving around Inglewood, and then it took me about 2 hours to get back to Thousand Oaks. But that's my story. Anyway, that's why we have the podcast today.
Okay. Oh, we shouldn't use you up then. We're using you up.
Use you.
What are you talking about? I got energy for days. I have no life.
By the
People,
way,
I have no life outside
Are we
of this.
taping after this?
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
We're taping.
Wait, what time is it?
What would you do?
I have to go. I have to be there in an hour to start. So
Oh,
we're
what are we?
taking-
Are we sloppy
Are
seconds?
you
What are we?
rationing us?
No,
Yeah.
but I thought. Okay, this is what I thought. I thought we'd do a live show
Do
on
podcast
Fridays.
day.
I thought we'd do a live show every Friday. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
So
Dorothy,
So why do we do a
Dorothy,
tape
call,
show?
I have some time.
Call Lauren Sanchez immediately.
why do we have? Why do we
No.
have a set? Why do we do a tape show then? I'm just curious.
Because we have it in the
Just-
can for when we
just-
don't do
Why
it.
don't we have this in the can?
This will be in the can.
Okay, but it still gets put up. So
So
what's the problem?
you
There you
thought
go.
that little of us.
Can
that
we
you
come with you to your
scheduled-
next podcast?
Yes. You know what? We did ours in front of an audience last week.
How
Oh,
was
how
that?
was that? What's been great? Huh?
I want to get an audience
You're
in here.
funnier than you think when you have an audience.
No, I'm
What?
not.
Yes,
no,
you are.
No,
No,
no, no.
no.
And I also told them, unlike, see, us here, we don't need guests, but when we have guests, it's great. Our other show, I said, we need guests to banter because that's what you and I, this is professional. Mel's a nurse, so it's different for her. Heather's
It's not professional.
I know it's not professional, but Heather's very funny. She drops in one.
She likes to chime
She's
in
funny and charming.
Yeah.
Heather's-
Totally
yeah,
funny and charming.
okay.
But when you have an audience, so we were like, just why don't you tell us or talk to us, ask questions? And they did. And one of the questions was the most important thing we've done in our life. And I know what you would say, your child. And so Heather's like, my daughter Ava, they come to me. And I'm like, absolutely. I mean, it's the biggest accomplishment ever. They go to Mel, and Mel goes, well, it's when I had an opportunity to do crack, and I closed the door and never went back, and people started clapping. So Mel is different than us in the sense she's not sentimental. Like, she's like, yeah, my kids are grown, whatever. And it was really cool.
We once did,
Army was there. I just want to Army Hammer was there.
He's free?
He is
Still cute?
He's beyond handsome. I go to Rocco, don't you think Army's like super gorgeous? And he goes, I don't know. And he walks out. I don't know.
I don't know. And then he left you. Bye, Mom.
No, but we've got all of Army's posters up. It's really come together. We had a DJ and cocktails.
Damn.
Was
It's a lot like
beautiful.
this.
A lot like this.
Well, you remember
Steve.
we
And
once
it was
came
fun.
in. We once came
and
in.
Jerry, thank you. Go ahead.
You were doing don't touch me. You were doing a show with John Phillips, and you did the live
the
thing in
radio
that little
show.
studio.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we
right,
came
right.
as surprise guests. You remember that? No. How do you not remember
I
this?
don't remember anything.
And it was hysterical. The audience thought everything we did was the funniest thing
And
ever.
I think the audience saw us before you did, which was also.
Yeah, they went crazy.
We did it in
Amusing.
front of an audience?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where?
I have a photo of that somewhere.
Across the street from where you did
Yes.
the studio.
Right across the street.
They had another little studio and other things.
But I still don't remember you guys.
How do you
God,
know?
I have
It
a
was
picture of that.
a
Listen to me.
monumental
What
day.
year are we
Because I
talking
don't
here?
remember anything.
1874.
Okay. I'm supposed to be looking a kid's story about Hermit the Crab, and I see you guys. Happy Friday. Hi, Miss Gina. Good to see you. Chris Inglewood.
Probably music. You have a better chance at her.
Hi, guys.
Never mind. Herman
My
gets
sister
the,
and I
gets
were
the crabs if
so
you're watching. Never mind.
Wait a minute.
Are we back to health
Sorry.
issues?
Did Steve drop in a STD joke in the middle of that?
I did. I apologize. It's
the
them.
crabs.
I blame it on them. I usually don't
I
do
said
this.
blame church lady.
Have all three
Church
of you
lady.
been on other podcasts promoting your?
I
No.
thought it was going to be on crack, or all three of you on crack.
Hi guys, my sister and I were so completely bummed out when you were fired. I watched the new crew and no tanks.
There have been like 7 new crews
Isn't there
since then.
shampoo for that?
Okay, all right.
Sorry, I'm having a lot of fun.
Went and forget I said it.
Why don't
Okay.
you guys come to the
long
other
hot
one?
flash.
Where is it? Where do you do it?
It's far. It's at the Hammer Time Production Studios in the middle of
I would
Westwood.
have come live if I was in Seattle for a family wedding. I would have come to the live.
Yes.
Hammer toe. What did you say?
I said Hammer
The museum.
Time. Well, yeah, it's
Oh, it's
Army.
in the museum?
Yeah, Army's
Annenberg?
family owns that whole block. It's not in that museum, but if
Yeah.
you turn left at that museum, they own what was once the Limited.
In Westwood.
In Westwood, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And Jerry's built a massive theater with stadium seating. I
Who's
think
Jerry?
he got it. Jerry.
Your
What do you mean,
producer.
Who's Jerry?
Your producer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jerry Brunskill. Anyway.
No, don't
he's-
assume everybody knows
I know.
what
I
you're
was
talking about.
joking. But yes, Jerry built a studio. I think he got the seats from Westwood Theater when they went out. He bought all the red. Anyway, and it's a production studio. They cut movies there. They do.
I don't like that. I like this better.
Okay, well that's fine.
This is
you don't
humble.
have to come. You're
This
not
is
invited.
real.
It's so
This
funny
is
when I
humble.
teach.
It's humble too. You
because
should have seen it. There's construction guys
See,
working.
I have this theory. Once you do it and it looks really good and you have a beautiful set and everything's perfect, it's not the same thing. It's not
That's
the
why
same
Steve
thing.
wants this in the background. He
I
wants
hate
that
this
light.
thing. I got another comment from somebody.
Your IKEA
Really
furniture?
afraid this is going to fall on my head.
Oh, but
Yes.
when I teach, there are always new sets.
Yeah.
You know, there's one at Pepperdine, there's one at Chapman, and they always have bits and pieces of our old set because that's nice. I mean, TV stations give colleges their old set when they get a new one, but it's always so weird for me. I sit down and
Oh
I'm like,
my God.
I've been here before.
Are you kidding?
Are you
so
having
bizarre.
like negative flashbacks?
I have a hot flash.
Yeah. Are you starting to sweat? And,
Is that weird? Like if I was
Like,
Well,
I know that.
yeah.
Chair.
Oh my gosh.
you guys are too attached to the
No, I'm not attached
No,
to anything.
the negative thing.
No. Well, what's positive? What's the positive side of what happened? Give us something positive then. We don't know why we were fired.
We're here and we're alive.
No. I get that.
No,
I
we're
live in
here
the
and we're
fucking
alive.
moment. I had cancer. I get the whole live in the moment thing. But what I'm saying is,
you
you're like, you guys
I'm
are
saying don't
taking
live-
the negative
No,
from
wait,
it. Give
wait.
me something positive that happened to us during that time.
Well, I would tell you, for many years, you were a great success, made a lot of money, and
Yeah, and
created,
then they shit-canned
a
us.
product for the world.
Yes, Rocco's
Yeah.
back at school.
Yeah.
Now, he makes me angry.
Why-
You're going to make me cry.
Why emphasize in your life the negative things? Why?
No,
Why?
Because it is the devil. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
It
it's
is,
a
lady.
demon. It's a
she's right.
demon. It's
But
a
you're
demon.
right. If we were so great and we had such a successful run, why the fuck did they get rid of us?
Oh, but they
No, but
did.
as-
But
as-
the question is, how much does that occupy your energy?
It doesn't, but when it's brought up, it does. How about that?
As Mr. Edwards always says, don't read the comments. We were talking about the comments from the LA
Yeah,
Times
look at
piece.
us.
99% of them were lovely, but
Really?
of course
Yes.
we focus on the 2 or 3 that were not.
What am I looking at?
We got a
know.
black T-shirt and denim on today.
Wow,
and
I
I
didn't
just
even realize
noticed
that.
it. Oh my
Wait a minute.
god!
Can I
stand up.
do
Can you
Steve's
stand up?
least favorite joke
Stand up.
ever?
Yes.
I didn't get the memo.
Oh, please.
What's that mean? Oh, you because
Nobody told
Okay,
me.
here. Do we look like?
Fine. Fine.
Do we look like we belong?
I-
Do I
I
look
was
like
like
his?
you
His? Do I look like his current?
My current
His
wife.
granddaughter?
My current wife.
Well, no, I do love you guys, and I do have to drive to Westwood.
Oh, that's so sweet. You've all had success. That's what counts. Thank you.
This podcast will last forever then, which
And
is
someone
good.
says we need to go on
pardon me.
Stern, and
Wait-
someone is asking
wait,
about my
wait,
chia pudding.
wait. This podcast will last forever. No, but it'll seem like forever.
That's for Steve. Steve
Yeah.
always said
Even
it felt
today.
like we're twins. I know.
yeah.
We really are. No, listen.
Maybe we had the same
Like Danny
parents.
DeVito.
It made
and
zero sense
Schwarzenegger.
for them to let you guys go. My family and I watched Good Day LA religiously and immediately stopped. That's what I got a lot of.
We'll
those
never know.
comments.
Yeah, we do.
We'll never know.
All over the place.
We'll never know.
All
Nobody.
over
I
the
think
place.
new management likes change, and they want to put their stamp on it, and they hung on to Steve.
Look,
for a little bit.
I had lunch yesterday with a great human being, but he also was the head of CBS News who let go of
What?
Walter Cronkite.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yeah. And I could understand the meet. I've been around management more than you guys have.
Yeah.
Dan Rather wanted the job, and was that the thing?
And that was a little bit of a. There was
they
some
were
fear
gonna
that he
lose
might go.
Rather
He
to
might go to
another
ABC,
network.
but there was also a thinking of, Walter's been there. He's old. He's got the audience, and he was television
voice.
news. Yeah. But we got to think about the future, and of course, they never really recovered ever.
Like Jay Leno, same kind of thing.
Not like Dorothy and Jill.
No, obviously
No.
not.
I'm not one to live in this world, but I will say this: that the morning show never recovered.
No.
Never
Hey,
recovered.
I have a show for y'all. It's on FX. It's called The Shards. And I want to say something interesting about
okay.
it. So it's
Haven't started yet.
Cindy Crawford's daughter,
Who's so
Kaya
gorgeous.
Gerber, and Richard Gere's son, Homer. So their parents were married at one point. You know that. Richard Gere and Cindy Crawford. So now their kids are in a show together. And everyone is like, oh
Did you
my
miss
God.
that marriage? Yes, they were married.
I miss that.
Herb Ritts introduced them in the late 80s. Where are you? I mean, what world do you live in?
What's
Anyway.
she with the country?
It's so good. It's about a serial killer because it's Ryan Murphy, and also it's about Bret Easton Ellis. It's his character when he was in the 80s. Oh, it's just, please try it. So that show's
What are we
really
watching?
good.
Lioness, which I like, but
Is that with Julia or who's in that?
Zoe Saldana, who is the most gorgeous human alive.
Is she the
Nicole Kidman's
most?
in it.
Aren't,
Yes,
there, aren't
yes.
there others you would say that about?
No, it is her.
Nicole Kidman's in that, yeah.
Morgan Freeman. There's a ton of people.
Is
in
it a whodunit kind of thing? Like, I love watching all the stuff you do, all the British ones.
Yeah,
Murder.
sure.
Sienna Miller did a good one
This is
with.
more like political thriller, CIA.
I like that.
The CIA did it this
Okay.
time.
If you haven't seen Blacked Up, you watched it with Keira Knightley
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
CIA.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
That's
I
good.
did watch that a couple of
That's
years
good.
ago. Oh,
That's good.
so good. Yeah, so good.
I just saw that. Should I get into
watched that
Reacher?
one.
I've seen 3 episodes already.
And it's about CIA? Is it based in
No.
London?
No.
Oh,
No.
See, I only like if it's London. I don't know why.
They come from the Lee Child's books about Reacher. The Reacher character in the books is like 6'6". He's bigger than everybody in the world. So movies are made about Jack Reacher, starring
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is 5'8", 5'7". The whole thing about the character is he's bigger than everybody.
So did
in
that?
So in the TV series, the actor who plays him is actually 6'3", but they make him look like he's
Did,
6'.
did it
yeah.
play as? In other words,
It's Tom Cruise.
That was my
It's a Tom Cruise
point.
movie at that point.
So,
yeah.
the big thing now is who's going to be the next Bond after Daniel Craig, who's my favorite outside of Connery.
Didn't get her worked up.
Yeah.
I think a woman's going to play it.
You know what? I heard what you said. You want to see me get her
Hannah
worked
Yeah,
out.
yes.
I do not want to see a woman Bond, okay? Go make your own series. Please don't start. I want to say something about James Bond.
Okay.
So,
I'm back. I'm back here.
okay.
All right.
Emil Hirsch. We know Emil. He's an actor, and we follow each other.
A guy named Emil Hirsch can't play James Bond. I'm sorry.
Listen,
It sounds like
Emil
a guy who owns a deli.
gets Emil got this letter and he put it on his, it's his Instagram with the blue check. I know it's Emil. We followed each other for years. And it wasn't from Barbara Broccoli, the producer, but it was from one of the many. And it was like, is there an interest? Well, first of all, Piers Morgan talked about the fact when Armie Hammer went on his show, Piers said, you would be a perfect James Bond. Armie would. However,
Things
they never.
happened.
Never going to happen.
No, they never. That's not why. They never choose Americans. They all have to be British. But when Emil got that letter, see, if you look at Armie's looks, he is Bond. Bond was 6'2", blonde and blue-eyed. I've read all the
You mean
books.
from the books, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, of course. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to see Idris Elba play him or
Well,
Armie
it's
Hammer.
almost
I
run
think
out
they're
on
great.
Idris because his name came up for the last 3 Bonds.
Well, now it's Tom Hardy. It's this. Not,
Tom Hardy
Yeah, I
is
don't see
he's
that.
not manly enough.
I mean,
What? Are you out of your mind?
Do I have the right
Tom
actor?
Hardy?
Do I have the right actor?
He's like the tough. He's almost too tough.
Oh, wait,
for
wait.
Bond.
I got the wrong guy.
You're thinking Tom Holland.
Thank you very much. Okay. All right.
No, there's
Thank
a lot
you,
of
Tom
guys.
Holland.
I was like,
yeah.
jeez, I'm
Thank
going to
you.
have Tom Hardy come over and kick the shit out of you right now.
it should be easy.
Yeah,
You
should
know
be
what?
very
You know
easy.
what? Tom,
Theo James
Tom
is an
Holland
eight.
could come over and beat the shit out
I
of me.
love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Did you guys know they were married, Zendaya and Tom Holland?
did
I am
know.
the last.
I
I
did
think they
know
ran
that.
off and got married.
I did know
did.
that.
I mean, I knew they were together, but
I did.
Steve, what books do you read? Because I bet it's just crap we've never heard of. But I would love to
Yeah,
know what you
it's
read.
too boring to
Do you
discuss.
ever? You don't read novels ever?
I do read novels.
I just
Thank
finished
you, Ernie.
Whistler. I loved it.
I was going to read because of you two, the book where the woman goes back in time, the trad wife goes back.
Oh,
in time.
Yesteryear.
That's every woman's book
Interesting.
right now, right?
What?
Oh, that is.
Are they going to make it a series?
Yeah, it's going to be a movie with Anne Hathaway.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay,
it's
what's it called?
Nuts. Yesteryear.
What is it about?
It is batshit crazy. The book. It's about a trad wife who time travels. I don't know. It's very
back into
strange.
when
and finds
the trad
out,
wives
and finds out
lived.
what it really was like
Yeah.
to be that
trad-
way.
She's an influencer.
Okay.
Trad wife.
But then she finds out how it really was for women.
I was
Wasn't as
going.
much
I
fun.
was actually going to read it, thinking the two of you would want to talk about it, but I couldn't do it.
Actually, I think you would like the book.
Maybe, yeah.
Because it's nuts, but you cannot put it down.
Interesting.
Really,
if it were,
can't.
I cannot watch The Handmaid's Tale because I feel like we're going backwards
I
in time.
did, but
Yeah, but it's never mind.
The new Bond has to be in his mid-30s. Yeah, Army's
I know.
38.
Is
Army's
Is
38.
Idris too
Idris is
old?
older,
I heard
yeah.
people
He might
say
be
he's
too
too old.
old.
He's
Callum Turner,
so
no.
handsome.
No, I don't want Callum Turner.
Okay.
No. Isn't he the one who just
Steve
married
Edwards?
Dua Lipa, Callum Turner? I mean, he's cool,
cute.
but he's not Bond material. Like, I don't know. And it's
You're
tough.
practically British.
You
Yeah.
want
'Cause you
Paul
broke your
and
nose
I
there.
am British.
You
My
are-
father was born and raised
you
in
are
London.
British. You're
I know.
but you're also
Pip, pip, tally-ho.
You're also a Let, right?
A what now?
Lithuanian.
Oh my God, I just watched a whole thing on Lithuania because, I applied for citizenship there and they're like, absolutely, roll out the carpets. So Jason Sudeikis
They
is
said, by the way,
also.
they say, do you have $5? Come.
So Jason Sudeikis.
I thought that would
Sudeikis?
play. I thought that would play better.
How funny, Sudeikis, is it Sudeikis? He's Lithuanian, so every Lithuanian name ends in, like mine was Bitoiskis.
Yeah.
Sudeikis. Okay. I'm watching World War II, and where I'm from, which is Kaunas, 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 which is not Vilnius, which we thought, but
Right.
it's close.
Okay.
They killed so many Jewish people.
I know. And that's why I move away from you when I
Steve
find
said
out.
to me one day when I found out that I was Lithuanian, it was during Good Day LA, and he goes, uh-oh, that means you killed us or you are one of us.
Yes,
I
that's
watched a
exactly-
documentary in the week.
exactly.
Apparently, a lot of these Lithuanian Christians did that, and they wiped out the entire village of Kaunas. And it was so disturbing, but I want to go and pay homage and do all of that. Homage? Homage? Fromage.
Homage.
Well, that's
homage,
cheese,
Homage,
but-
or if you're affected, homage.
No, I really.
You buy a $30 cup of coffee.
Okay,
It's
Steve,
homage.
were you shocked of the Lakers sale? Oh man, can we talk about
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Yeah, do it
yeah.
because A lot of people, a lot of Latinas and Latinos are talking about the other one.
Tell you how long I've known Bobby Iger since he was like an intern at Channel 7 in New York.
A lot of people think this smells, and they can't figure out what the deal is here.
Yeah.
So can I?
There's something.
May I explain it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. The two of you leave the room. No, let me explain it.
So this guy owned it for 1 year. 1 year.
Mark Walters, who owns the Dodgers, his company owns the Dodgers, shockingly bought the Lakers 11 months ago. We didn't know
Made
for
a
sure
lot
they
of
were
money.
for sale. Well, don't get ahead of it. And he bought it, and he was going to bring the Dodger brilliance to the Lakers. It's going to be a lifelong thing, your children, the next generation, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
And he paid an exorbitant amount, $10 billion for it, highest ever paid for a sports franchise. And everybody, this is going to be it. Like the Dodgers have become the most successful operation in the world because of him and other people.
And money.
And then, 11 months later, shockingly, you hear he just sold the Lakers for $12.5 billion.
To who?
To
Bob Iger.
Well, to a group headed by Bob Iger and financially by
And
Josh Kushner,
Jared's brother.
Yeah.
younger brother, son of Charles Kushner.
Okay, the first guy that you mentioned, he owns a lot of the encampments. I don't know if you know that, and that's why a lot of Latinos.
Mark Walters.
He's a
yes.
piece of shit.
He
I'm
said-
sorry.
Well,
He's also had some financial issues.
yeah.
If you own anything for profiting off of the I'm sorry, we said bad amigos we're getting, or bad hombres.
Yeah.
They're taking mothers and children, and he owns the places
Out of
they're
their
going. I have
cars.
no respect for him.
Okay.
None.
And
And that's why a lot of the
and-
Latin community is pissed off at him, and I am too.
Except the Latin community loves the Dodgers
Well,
more
that's
than any community
that's the
on earth.
problem, but
All
they're
right.
pissed.
So yeah, and all right, but Mark Walters is divesting of that. But let's leave that image aside for a moment.
Creep.
Yeah, let's leave
Racist
that
piece
up.
of shit.
So he got a $2.5
She's
billion.
leaving, that's her version of leaving it aside.
I'm leaving it alone. That's it. I'm done.
Don't knock that over.
Oh, he's under investigation by the DOJ. Oh,
Yeah.
they're all part of it
Let
together.
me-
He'll be
no,
free.
Let's just stop
He'll be
for a
free.
moment. Stop and listen, and then comment.
Should I stop?
Hear the
dropping
information
rules?
before you.
No, I already know
pass
he
judgment.
owns those camps. That's all I need to know.
This has nothing to do with the
He
story.
I don't care anything more about him. I don't care if he goes to church on Sundays. I don't care if his wife is lovely. He owns
I'm having a
encampments.
flashback to this. Years ago, when we first started working together, a woman did a story in Canada about the beating of the seals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. And it turned out that she fabricated the story. She was never there. The story's true, but she was
Yeah.
never there. And so that became an issue about bad journalism. So I brought this up, and you had the same reaction. I don't care if it's right or wrong. I don't
Yeah, I do know what happens in Canada.
Yeah.
But no, we do know that he owns these. That's not. I'm
All
not
right,
stating.
but that's not.
And we do
I
know
don't care
that
if it's not part of the
Yeah,
sports story.
I do
Steve.
care, and I'm explaining
I-
the story. That's your. All right. Thank you for
How do you
voicing.
not get outraged?
and he
that-
is under investigation for other
Nothing
reasons.
will happen.
Right
They're all
after-
crooks.
right-
Well,
right-
not now. It won't.
Right after he bought the Lakers, word came there was an investigation. And by the way, I got something so juicy for you. You'll hold on. Okay. For you too. It plays to what you're interested in. Word comes out there's an investigation. To break down the investigation for you, his wealth comes from insurance companies. Insurance companies make their money by taking your money and loaning it out at good rates.
And maybe giving it back or maybe not
or
when your
maybe-
house catches on
hold-
fire.
hold-
Sorry, that's my issue. Sorry.
Every story you bring up, we can bring
You know what?
something up that's related.
Before I get to the point, if I didn't trip over 12 wires, I would have gotten up and
Duly
walked
noted,
out.
Dorothy. Duly noted.
And so they make their money to a great extent by loaning money to other businesses
Yes.
and companies. It turns out, it seems, the investigation is that they've been loaning money to what they call intra-party organizations that Mark Walters may own part of or be invested in. So the word came out about this investigation. And the amounts of money mentioned have to do between $1.5 billion and $2 billion. So that may explain why there was this sudden sale out of the middle of nowhere that nobody expected ever. Yeah. So there's that part of it. Steve has lost control of the podcast.
I just read that so long.
We were quiet for like 2 minutes.
Had control.
When did I have the control?
We let him talk.
What? What did we say the first time we were all on Leno together? The line I said that gets repeated to me. Jay, I haven't repeated it. I finished the sentence in 1987.
Greg Braxton mentioned that in the LA Times article.
okay.
Rarely is a sentence finished on this podcast.
Anyway, no, seriously,
Yes.
wrap it up because I got to go.
Okay.
More
another podcast.
important caller on the line. Okay.
His face, he actually
bigger
looked hurt.
podcast.
Did you see that? He actually looked hurt. He goes,
And I have to go too because I'm going to the Hollywood Bowl tonight, and that'll take 8
Who are
hours.
you seeing?
Only old people. We only go to old people concerts.
Like?
Al Green.
oh my God.
Let's
That's
stay
incredible.
together.
Are you kidding me? Al Green. You're going to see Al Green
Al
at the
Green is
Hollywood
great.
Do that
Bowl.
instead of the podcast.
I mean, that is just Hollywood
cool.
Bowl is magical to see Al Green.
So what's great about the Hollywood Bowl
No, I'm dying to see the end of Oak Street. Go ahead.
is getting out of there. Right?
Oh, it's like getting out of a Dodger game.
Yeah, it's
You
terrible.
can't get there from here.
It's terrible.
Well,
Jillian is looking hotter than ever.
listen, I'm going to tell you something.
And by the way, she's also having hot flashes at the same time.
I am, but
She is hot.
Yeah.
you know about that. It just George Lopez spoke out about it. You know,
He
George
has
Lopez.
hot flashes?
The Dodgers. Oh my gosh, I got to get out of here. Somebody save me.
Well, and there is an odd connection politically too. Just to finish off
Well,
that
all
story.
right. So this is the juicy thing I told you.
Oh yeah.
So Joshua Kushner, is the younger brother of Jared. He is married to Carly Kloss, which would interest
Supermodel.
you. Okay, get your attention. And he's a liberal Democrat and very active as a liberal Democrat, as is Carly. However, the Kushner family,
family issues.
they were liberal Democrats until.
So was Trump. Let's
So,
remember that.
well, he's never a liberal Democrat, but
Democrat.
he was a Democrat. So Charles Kushner is their father. He is the ambassador to France.
He also has an ugly, ugly history that we may not.
Yes,
have
he
time
does.
for.
Yes, he does.
I'm about to tell you that.
He went to jail.
He went
He
to
and
jail.
Trump, as
he went to-
father-in-laws,
he
they get
went-
along
He went to
great.
jail for a couple of reasons having to do with campaign finance and tax reporting, et cetera. It was a 2-year sentence. He served 14 months. However, the juicy part for you,
Yes.
right? I'll get your attention now.
Yeah.
The government was investigating him. He found out.
Chris Christie was investigating him.
Can I finish and then okay?
I'm helping.
All right. That's part of
are
the
the
payoff
vapors?
of the story, which you stepped on, of course.
I don't know what the vapors are, but I want some. Go ahead.
So he finds out the government's investigating him.
Yeah.
Then he finds out that his brother-in-law is helping the investigation.
This is the Kushner father?
Charles Kushner's
Holy
brother-in-law,
crap, okay.
married to Charles Kushner's sister.
Okay. Oh,
And
wow.
what he did was this.
Oh, my God.
He hired a prostitute, sex worker,
What a creep.
Oh, it's crazy.
set up a hotel room. She seduced him, got him to the hotel
What a
room.
low-life creep.
They had a camera running and taped the whole thing.
Kushner's father did this.
Yes, the ambassador to France.
The ambassador to France. You know, you guys, they're such low lifes to do
All right,
setups
okay.
like that.
Chris
Like,
Christie said it was the most disgusting crime he had ever prosecuted.
So for Chris, for
the hooker? Oh, give me a frickin' break.
no.
The bigger story is
no,
the
no,
money.
setup.
Would you listen
The
and
setup.
don't get worked up? Just listen.
Calm me down. Give me.
What he
anybody have a
investigated
Xanax?
wasn't the setup; it was the whole crime of tax evasion, et cetera. Okay, got it. All right,
Yes.
all right. So, and he shows the tape to the guy's wife, who's his sister. All right. So that's part.
nuts.
So that's that. You know, again,
The family's nuts. And they're greedy bastards.
You notice I never talk in sweeping statements. You guys do. There's always more to the story. It's always more nuanced. But okay, I'll go with that.
But I don't like when you know, to do something like that, a setup. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
Shocking, and he's an ambassador.
He's the ambassador of France.
Well, they should have taken away his ambassadorship.
No, I didn't take away. This
It's
happened
happened a
long
long time
before.
ago.
Long before.
Oh, okay. Well, they shouldn't have allowed him to become one.
Chris Christie is the guy. He's the U.S. attorney.
Yeah.
Who prosecutes the case, and it becomes a very uncomfortable thing. He was very close to Trump, if you remember. And what we think was that Jared Kushner basically said, you can't, in our family, Donald, you can't be close to Chris Christie. We hate him. So,
That's crazy. I don't think well,
what?
nothing.
Oh,
Well, Jared has no right to be involved in anything. I mean, he took $4 billion from the Saudis.
$2
and-
billion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only two.
Oh, only $2 million.
$2
Excuse
billion.
me.
$2 billion.
$2 billion. All right, you know what? I'm done.
And the Albanians are a little pissed at him right now too, but
They're
that's
very.
a whole other story.
Oh my! And they have every right. They're protesting in the
Another-
streets, and it's gotten really ugly because Ivanka discovered an island. You see, and she discovered it while she was with her family.
Barefoot.
Just row your boat. Ooh, land.
I think it was rowing your yacht.
Yep. And they said, oh, let's put up some hotels. This looks so pretty. Anyway, the Albanians, the government is not with Albanians. They are with the Kushners because they want money,
Well,
money,
and,
money,
and
money.
not to get too deep in any of this crap, but did you see the story in the New York Times 2 weeks ago? Apparently.
Did I see a story in the New York Times 2 weeks ago? Yes.
Yeah, no, this story.
Okay.
No.
That Garrett Kushner paid $250 million, I think, to like somebody who doesn't own the property.
Oh, right. Yeah. He got
To a
taken
guy who
in,
might
yeah.
be a gangster who
You know,
doesn't really own
it's
the
a little
property.
bit like, and we're not going to get into Iran and discuss that, but our administration
turkey cart?
doesn't know who they're dealing with in Iran. They don't know who
Right.
Yeah.
who is, this guy's
Yeah.
speaking for Iran, but he doesn't really speak for Iran. So
I did hear somebody say that Trump got in the turkey cart.
Yeah.
He was under the chicken farm. People are funny. You guys are funny.
okay.
Come on. It was
Did
funny.
we get too political? I know people hate
Well,
when we
You know
do
what?
that.
But
but-
we- you have
discussed
to.
we discussed not getting political on the show.
and we tried not to.
Because as Michael Jordan either said or never said, Republicans buy shoes too. But sometimes it's hard not to.
But it's funny. I mean,
funny.
you have to laugh
Well,
at
it's
it. The
nuts.
corruption
It's
level,
nuts.
the corruption level that we are looking at. And I mean, there's been corruption in the past, but I think about my daughter did a whole thing on Nixon, and I'm like, God, I kind of liked him after all that. Like Watergate, what? There's nothing. That's Mary Poppins compared to the shit going down now.
Nixon did a couple of good things. The EPA,
Yep,
opening China.
Yep.
Open China.
100%.
You said the two things.
That's why I'm saying, okay,
Did two things.
but-
He said
but-
two things.
he got two things. He
Yeah,
got his.
yeah.
Never mind. All right, I'm gonna go. I really have to go.
Where are you going?
She's got her other podcast.
Nowhere probably. I'll be stuck in traffic. Oh my God, are those your grandkids?
Those are my grandkids.
They're so cute.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll take me more than half an hour to get there, but that's fine. It's all good. I love being here with you, and I made a mistake. I told them I'll be there at 1 because I thought we were doing live.
Who do you
Well,
love being with?
I believe
who
we
do you
are.
who do you love being with more?
There's not even a question. Not even. I love all
Heather.
of you.
But come on,
No. Different things.
answer the question.
You got two podcasts.
You're sweating. You're starting to
I'm
sweat.
not freaking sweating.
You
I'll
are
tell you.
sweating, but
Is
you were
this
sweating.
easier? Yeah, because I did it for 20 years with you guys.
Yeah.
There, I feel like I have to be you, and I'm not a good traffic.
Oh,
monitor.
wow, you're
I don't
Steve.
like it. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I want to be
it's
on the
Nobody
side.
wants
it's
to be
annoying to be me,
Steve.
right?
It's so annoying.
Okay.
Can't
all
take
right.
it.
Okay.
You have to sit and, come up with the this. and
Please subscribe, like us, do all those things.
Please.
That you need to
We'll
do.
try not to talk about politics
And
too often.
next time we're going to talk when we come back. We're going to talk about how you guys felt when you got fired. All right. So.
We're going to talk about Steve's
No, we
personal
will not.
life.
Oh my God! Can you at least hang a picture? Next week, this
going
place
to, right?
is
We're
going to
going
be
to.
so
Josh
different.
made it to the end. I can't believe it.
Josh, you're still here. Thank you, Josh. The
Josh
patience
is home
of Job.
giving us the big arm as
Josh,
he always did.
Josh,
Moving along.
Josh,
Thank you for liking my art.
podcast. All right. Thank you all for being with us.
Like, subscribe, please. It costs nothing, and it really helps
We
us.
by the way,
Oh,
we close with three things always. Remember?
yes.
Be grateful.
Be grateful, be forgiving, and most of all,
Be kind.
Be kind.
yeah, okay. Actually, it's the other way around.
I got 'em wrong.
Be kind.
Be kind is the
be
first
kind,
one.
Be kind, be forgiving, be grateful.
All
Yes,
of the
there you
above.
Bye.
And then Steve has two things he'd like to.
Hey, not any longer.
There's three. right there.
There.
Hang on, they're in my
No,
purse.
no, I was going to say they're in your backpack now.
No, they're in my purse. I bought them.
all right.
It's all good.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.